today we're going to be looking at a couple of modest price tube amps. The first one hails from Vox. Now, keep in mind that this amp is made in China, not England, but it's pretty well made. A lot of people have a lot of respect for this. Now, this amp is a switchable 7 or 15 watt all tube amp. It's got a pentode and a triode mode. This amp also comes with, in addition to the volume and the gain, it's got a 3-band EQ. So you've got your bass, mids, and treble adjustment there. And it has this added thick and bright switch, which, as you're going to see in a minute here from Josh, gives you a lot of control over the tone. Well built. It's a little metal chassis, pretty small, about 10 or 12 inches long, easy to carry, easy to afford at about $400 list price. And today this is going to be competing with a much more affordable competitor in the orange MicroTerror. This little guy is about 6 inches across, super tiny. Now this, I will warn you, even though this is a 20 watt amp, and you might think, well, hey Matt, that 20 watt amp should kick its butt, right? Not so fast. This is 20 hybrid tube amp. So we've got a tube in the pre-channel, pre-section, but the main section of this is a standard solid state. So even though it's 20 watts, you could compare this to the 7 watt setting on the Night Train. Now, having said that, what do we got here? Well, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You've got your volume and you've got your gain. You also have a single tone knob. Now, you might think, well, man, single tone knob compared to a 3-band EQ, that stinks. Well, keep in mind, Orange has a good reputation of building tone controls that give you a lot of control over your final sound. So even though it's a single knob, you do get quite a bit of adjustment with that. In addition to the standard speaker out, you also have a couple other features in this that I really like. The first one is a headphone jack. So guys, if you're trying to develop your riffs at 2 in the morning or learn a new song, you don't wake up your girlfriend, you don't wake up your parents, you don't wake up your roommate. Big benefit and a nice perk in such a low-cost, small amp. Also, it's got this little 16th-inch aux-in jack. A lot of people don't realize that about these MicroTerrors, but that's a huge benefit. Can you say backing tracks? Can you say work on your songs? Can you say a lot of convenience in a tiny package? This Orange has got a lot, especially when you factor in that compared to the $400 Night Train, we're looking at $149. That's right, $149 for this. A lot of people even sell it cheaper. So today's shootout, the mighty Vox Night Train versus the MicroTerror from Orange.
Hey guys, right now we're going to play through just a Gibson SG faded. You can pick these up anywhere on used sites, $400, $500, maybe less if you find a really good deal. But we're going to start on the Orange MicroTerror and just play some clean. I'm going to start in the rhythm pickup. I'm going to jump over to a treble pickup too right now. You can really hear that brightness coming through. Move on to the mid-gain crunch setting. I do want to note that we are playing through an Orange 1x12 cab. So both amps are going to be playing through the same cab, so it will be fair. I'm actually going to switch over to the treble pickup now too. Alright, now we're going to move on to the full game. Starting the rhythm pickup actually. We'll jump over to the treble pickup now. So that all sounds pretty good. Alright guys, now we're going to jump over to the Night Train. We're going to start in the rhythm pickup and go for clean first. Alright, now we're going to move on to crunch. I'm going to start it in the rhythm pickup. I'll go ahead and switch it over to treble. Alright, and now we'll put it in a thick mode. I'll start in the rhythm pickup. We'll try it in the treble pickup too. Sounds real bright. I like that. And now we're going to do a little heavier gain. I'm going to push this one. You can hear that sustain almost immediately. Alright, so overall, I mean, it's a little more expensive, so I think the Vox will probably take the win for this one.
For sure. I mean, with me, it was a no contest, but keep in mind, $150, $400, and that's just for the head. Obviously, the speaker is going to cost extra, but let's be honest. It's not a bad little amp for $150, don't you think? I mean, when it comes to for 150 bones, you got something small that still does have the tube in there. It'll get you a decent clean tone. It'll get you a pretty good crunch tone. I'd say the only downside of this, you don't have near as much gain on tap, and the sustain is not quite as good.
And the Vox does not have an aux input, am I correct?
You're correct.
So that is a big feature to hear.
Or the headphone. So we've got two perks for this one. And look at the portability. I mean, feel that, Josh.
Yeah, it's light.
Easy.
You can hold it with 2 fingers.
So, even though we're doing a shootout here, it really isn't a fair competition when you're looking 150 versus 400. But, to be honest, they both have their place, don't you think?
Yeah, I think the Vox has a little more power, but as far as tonality is concerned and price, you can't go wrong with getting a little MicroTerror.
Yeah, I mean, MicroTerrors are good quality. If I was just using something for a bedroom, this isn't a bad choice. Yeah, this isn't a bad choice. Now, if I wanted something that I could use in the bedroom, but also have enough power to do a decent sized gig, the Vox with the 1x12 or maybe even a 2x12, that'd have enough power to play in the band, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure. So it looks like today the Vox is gonna beat the MicroTerror, but if price is an issue, then Orange can't go wrong with getting a little MicroTerror. I love having it. Very portable, but Vox just gotta take the edge today.
All right, so I guess our verdict is for the Vox, but if you've got it, how about both? All right, so that'll do it for this episode from your friends at Music Gear Shootout, Matt
and Josh. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.